Hey, it's Jus Nik, and this is The Rewind. This week, Chris Rock in hot water over a Nicole Brown Simpson joke. A Micheal Jackson documentary revealed he used 19 fake IDs to get drugs. Markle knows what it's like to be treated like a black woman, plus a lot more. Let's get into it. Markle says she's experiencing what it's like to be treated as a black woman. On Meghan's podcast, Archetypes: The Duality of the Diva, Meghan and featured guest Mariah Carey spoke on the challenges they faced growing up biracial. Meghan says, quote, "I think for us it's very different because we're light-skinned. You're not treated as a black woman, you're not treated as a white woman, you sort of fit in between." She went on to say it wasn't until she met her husband, Prince Harry, that she dealt with racism. She said, "I started to understand what it was like to be treated like a black woman, because up until then, I'd been treated like a mixed woman, and things really shifted." Meghan's interview with The Cut is catching heat. Meghan spoke on a moment from the 2019 London premiere of The Lion King, and a South African actor, Lebahang Morake, said, "When she married into the royal family, we rejoiced in the streets the same way we did when Mandela was freed from prison." Nelson Mandela's grandson, Mandela Mandela, was surprised at the remark and said Madiba's celebration was based on overcoming 350 years of colonialism, with 60 years of a brutal apartheid regime in South Africa. So it cannot be equated as the same. Moving on, Vivica Fox is voicing her opinion about Nick Cannon expecting his 10th baby with Brittany Bell. They already have 2. On Vivica's show on Fox Soul, Cocktails with Queens, Vivica said even though Nick Cannon can financially support his growing family, he's kinda tearing them apart. She said, "I don't like it. Y'all could be like, it's cause he got money, this, that, and the third, but the foundation of black families especially, a strong father figure is needed. This isn't a good representation of it, in my opinion." Check out the video now on WBLS.com. Do you agree with Vivica? Let us know in the comment section below. An upcoming documentary, TMZ Investigates Who Really Killed Micheal Jackson, revealed he allegedly used 19 fake IDs to acquire drugs prior to his death. An LAPD detective, Orlando Martinez, who appears in the documentary, says Michael's death was inevitable and blames medical professionals for allowing Micheal to get drugs whenever he wanted. He says they are the reason Micheal isn't alive. Conrad Murray, Michael's personal physician, was convicted of involuntary manslaughter in 2011 for administering the propofol that led to his death, but he also places blame on the medical community. In the doc, he said, "Micheal Jackson was a drug addict, and he was a master at manipulation because I was manipulated by Micheal. I did not enable him at any time in his addiction." The assistant chief coroner for LA County says Micheal had been taking propofol in Gatorade-sized bottles before his death. Micheal died in 2009 at age 50 after suffering from cardiac arrest caused by a fatal combination of drugs. He would have turned 64 on August 29th. The documentary is set to air on Fox September 6th. Are y'all gonna be watching? In other news, Ne-Yo's estranged wife is speaking out after accusing the singer of fathering a child outside of their marriage. A few weeks ago, she filed for divorce and it doesn't look like she wants to reconcile. TMZ caught up with Crystal Renee and asked if there was any chance for her and Ne-Yo to work out their marriage. Crystal replied, "There are no chances. God is good. We are moving on to better lives." She also said, "Certain things can't be forgiven, but God will forgive, and one day, so will I." They got married in 2016 and share 3 children. Ne-Yo is seemingly okay, as rumors are swirling that he's in a 4-way relationship with 3 mistresses. It's not confirmed or denied, but I wish them the best. Nicole Brown Simpson's sister, Tanya Brown, is not feeling Chris Rock's joke about Nicole's gruesome death. Chris had a stand-up show in Phoenix on August 28th, and he told the crowd he was offered the opportunity to host the 2023 Oscars, but he declined. Then Chris joked that going to the Academy Awards would be like asking Nicole to go back to the restaurant where she left her eyeglasses before she was murdered. We all know in 1994, Nicole was stabbed to death in a brutal murder, and her husband, O.J. Simpson, was accused of the killing. He stood trial and was famously acquitted in one of the most highly publicized cases in history. Tanya said Chris's joke wasn't funny and she doesn't understand how the comedian connected his Oscar slap to her sister's death. She said it's apples to oranges and it's distasteful and offensive. Tanya wants the public to know her sister's tragic passing still haunts their family. Did Chris take it too far? What do y'all think? Let us know in the comment section below. Before I get out of here, I have to highlight Serena and Venus Williams. They played as a duo in the upcoming US Open, and it's the first time they play together at a major level since the French Open in 2018. Serena crushed it on the court this week. She defeated Annette Kontaveit Wednesday night. All the stars were out: Spike Lee, Tiger Woods, Dionne Warwick, and so many more. Serena announced she's retiring from tennis to spend more time with the family, and the US Open will reportedly be her official final match. And there's a new Gatorade ad narrated by Beyonce showing how Serena changed the game and inspired millions to love who they are and fueled their ambitions. It's a whole lot of black girl magic. I love it. I'm Jus Nik. That's it for this week's episode of The Rewind. Catch me on air weekdays 3 to 7 on WBLS.